Hello, beautiful listeners, and welcome back to Green Earth Essentials, the podcast where we explore sustainable living and the ways we can reconnect with nature while reducing our impact on the planet. I'm your host, Michelle Jackson, and today we're diving into a topic that has gained a lot of attention in recent years: living off-grid. What does it mean to live off-grid? For some, it's about completely disconnecting from public utilities, while for others, it's simply about becoming more self-sufficient and eco-conscious. Whether you're considering a full transition or just want to integrate some off-grid principles into your lifestyle, this episode will cover the why, the how, and the benefits of off-grid living with a focus on sustainability, plant-based solutions, and eco-friendly choices. So why are more people choosing to live off-grid? It's not just about escaping the modern world. It's about taking control of your energy, food, water, and shelter while reducing your carbon footprint. For many, it's a way to live more simply, naturally, and harmoniously with the environment. But of course, it's not without its challenges. Today, we'll explore the key aspects of off-grid living, from power generation to food production, communication, and safety, and how you can do it in a way that supports both you and the planet. One of the biggest concerns for off-grid living is electricity, as being disconnected from the traditional power grid requires a reliable and sustainable energy source. Fortunately, renewable energy technology has advanced significantly, making it easier than ever to generate power independently. Solar panels remain the most popular option due to their efficiency, affordability, and ability to harness the sun's abundant energy. With proper placement and a battery storage system, solar panels can provide consistent power even at night or during cloudy days. Lithium-ion batteries are the most efficient choice for energy storage, offering longer lifespans and better performance than traditional lead-acid batteries. In addition to solar, There are other renewable energy options that can supplement power generation, ensuring a diverse and resilient energy system. Wind turbines are an excellent option for areas with consistent strong winds, particularly in open landscapes or coastal regions. A small-scale wind turbine can generate power day and night, filling in gaps when solar panels are less effective. Micro-hydro systems, which harness the power of running water, are another highly efficient energy source, particularly for properties near streams or rivers. Even a small hydroelectric setup can produce continuous energy with minimal maintenance, making it one of the most reliable options for off-grid living. To maximize efficiency, many off-grid homes focus on reducing energy consumption by using energy-efficient appliances, passive solar design, and LED lighting. Energy-efficient appliances like refrigerators, washing machines, and induction cooktops are specifically designed to use less power while maintaining high performance. Passive solar heating and cooling techniques, such as strategically placed windows, thermal mass walls, and insulated building materials, can naturally regulate indoor temperatures, reducing the need for artificial heating and cooling. LED lighting consumes a fraction of the energy compared to traditional incandescent bulbs and has a significantly longer lifespan, further cutting down on energy waste. For additional power security, some off-gridders use backup generators or biogas systems, particularly in areas with seasonal changes that affect solar or wind energy production. Propane or diesel generators can provide emergency power, while biogas digesters convert organic waste into usable energy, creating a closed-loop system that benefits both waste management and electricity needs. By combining solar, wind, hydro, and energy-efficient design, off-grid households can achieve energy independence, reduce environmental impact, and ensure a reliable power supply year-round. With the right planning and technology, living off-grid can be both sustainable and comfortable, proving that modern conveniences and eco-conscious living can go hand in hand. Water is essential, and when you live off-grid, you need to secure a reliable water source. Rainwater harvesting is one of the most effective ways to collect and store water sustainably. Gutters and filtration systems can help you collect rainwater for drinking, cooking, and irrigation. If rainwater isn't an option, wells, springs, and water purification systems provide alternative sources. Managing water usage wisely is also key. Gray water recycling can repurpose water from sinks and showers for irrigation, while composting toilets reduce water waste. Growing your own food is one of the most fulfilling and essential aspects of off-grid living, allowing for greater food security, sustainability, and self-reliance. Many off-gridders turn to permaculture gardening, food forests, and greenhouse farming to create an abundant, resilient food supply. Permaculture principles focus on designing a self-sustaining ecosystem where plants, soil, and water systems work together harmoniously. Food forests mimic natural woodland ecosystems, incorporating layers of edible plants such as fruit and nut trees, berry shrubs, perennial vegetables, and ground-covering herbs to maximize productivity with minimal maintenance. Greenhouse farming extends the growing season, enabling year-round production of vegetables and herbs, even in harsh climates. A plant-based approach to self-sufficiency is not only healthier, but also far more sustainable than raising livestock, as it requires fewer resources like water, land, and energy. Staple crops like beans, lentils, quinoa, and amaranth are excellent sources of protein and essential amino acids. Nuts and seeds such as almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, and hemp seeds provide healthy fats and nutrients, while mushrooms offer additional protein, vitamin D, and immune-boosting properties, growing a variety of leafy greens, root vegetables, and medicinal herbs ensures a diverse, nutrient-dense diet. Foraging and wildcrafting are also valuable skills to develop, enabling off-gridders to supplement their diet with wild herbs, berries, nuts, and edible plants found in their environment. Learning to identify local edible and medicinal plants can expand food options and provide natural remedies for common ailments. However, it's crucial to practice ethical foraging by harvesting responsibly, leaving enough for wildlife and avoiding over-harvested or endangered species. If space is limited, innovative growing methods like vertical gardening, aquaponics, and hydroponics can help maximize food production. Vertical gardening utilizes walls, trellises, or hanging planters to grow climbing crops like beans, cucumbers, and tomatoes. Aquaponics combines fish farming with hydroponic plant cultivation, creating a closed-loop system where fish waste fertilizes plants and plants filter the water for the fish. Hydroponic systems allow crops to grow in nutrient-rich water without soil, using minimal space and water. These modern techniques make it possible to grow food efficiently, even in small homesteads or urban settings. By combining traditional gardening techniques with innovative growing methods, off-gridders can cultivate a thriving, diverse food supply while minimizing environmental impact. With careful planning, seasonal crop rotation, and sustainable growing practices, it's possible to achieve true food independence and enjoy a diet rich in fresh, homegrown produce. Off-grid homes can be built using a variety of natural and recycled materials, offering a sustainable and energy-efficient alternative to traditional construction. Materials such as earth bags, cob, straw bale, bamboo, and reclaimed wood not only minimize environmental impact, but also provide natural insulation, reducing the need for artificial heating and cooling. For example, straw bale homes have excellent thermal performance, keeping interiors warm in winter and cool in summer, while cob homes made from a mixture of clay, sand, and straw are highly durable and can last for centuries with proper maintenance. Some off-grid homes go beyond just providing shelter. They are designed to generate their own energy, capture rainwater, and even produce their own food. Earthships, for instance, are self-sustaining structures made from recycled materials like old tires, glass bottles, and aluminum cans. They incorporate solar power, passive heating and cooling, rainwater harvesting, and indoor food growing systems, making them one of the most efficient off-grid living options. Geodesic domes, with their aerodynamic shape, offer exceptional strength and energy efficiency, requiring less building material while maximizing interior space. For those looking to downsize and minimize their ecological footprint, tiny homes provide a flexible and sustainable solution. Many tiny homes are equipped with solar panels, composting toilets, and rainwater collection systems, making them ideal for off-grid living. Additionally, modular and prefabricated off-grid homes are gaining popularity as they offer quick assembly, minimal waste, and energy-efficient designs. Whether built from the ground up or repurposed from existing structures, off-grid homes emphasize self-sufficiency, resilience, and harmony with nature. Going off-grid doesn't necessarily mean cutting off communication. Satellite internet, mobile hotspots, and radio networks allow off-grid dwellers to stay connected. Many people choose a balance between digital access and nature immersion, using technology when needed, but not as a distraction. Living off-grid requires a high level of self-reliance and preparedness, as access to emergency services, grocery stores, and modern infrastructure may be limited. This means being ready to handle medical emergencies extreme weather conditions, and potential isolation for extended periods. Basic first aid skills are essential, including how to treat wounds, burns, and insect bites, as well as how to recognize the signs of hypothermia, dehydration, and infections. Keeping a well-stocked first aid kit with items like bandages, antiseptics, pain relievers, and emergency medications can be life-saving. Many off-grid homesteaders also learn natural remedies, such as using herbs for wound healing, pain relief, and immune support. Extreme weather preparedness is another key factor in off-grid safety. Whether facing blizzards, hurricanes, wildfires, or droughts, off-grid dwellers must have backup supplies of food, water, and energy sources in case regular systems fail. Having alternative heating and cooling solutions such as wood stoves or thermal mass structures can help maintain a comfortable living environment. Properly insulating a home, securing loose items during storms, and having an evacuation plan in place for natural disasters are all critical for long-term sustainability. Wildlife awareness is also essential, especially in remote areas where encounters with bears, mountain lions, venomous snakes, or other potentially dangerous animals may occur. Learning how to store food properly, deter predators, and respect natural habitats can reduce risks. Additionally, fire prevention measures such as clearing brush around the home, using non-flammable building materials, and having a reliable water source for fire suppression are crucial, especially in dry climates where wildfires are a concern. Security and self-sufficient protection are also considerations for those living off-grid. Many off-gridders implement solar-powered security systems, motion sensor lights, or even train livestock guardians like dogs or geese to help protect their property. Establishing a strong community or support network, whether with neighboring off-gridders, local farmers, or online forums, can provide valuable resources, shared knowledge, and mutual aid in times of need. Ultimately, living off-grid successfully means planning ahead, staying adaptable, and building resilience to face whatever challenges nature presents. Living off-grid isn't always easy. It requires a shift in mindset and a willingness to adapt to a more self-sufficient lifestyle. The transition period can be tough, but over time, the rewards outweigh the challenges. It fosters a deeper connection to nature, a sense of accomplishment, and greater independence. Since off-grid living relies heavily on homegrown food, supporting pollinators like bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds is crucial. You can create pollinator-friendly gardens by planting native flowers, avoiding pesticides, and building bee hotels or butterfly puddling stations. These small projects help maintain biodiversity and improve crop yields. While off-grid living is a personal choice, laws and regulations can affect how people live independently. Some areas have strict zoning laws or require permits for rainwater collection, solar installations, and composting toilets. On the other hand, some governments are encouraging sustainable living by offering incentives for renewable energy, supporting policies that protect the right to sustainable off-grid living can make a big difference. For those considering an off-grid lifestyle, starting small is key. You don't have to move to the middle of nowhere overnight. You can gradually incorporate off-grid principles into your life, such as growing your own food, reducing reliance on utilities, and learning survival skills. Visiting off-grid communities or taking sustainability workshops can also provide hands-on experience. Living off-grid isn't just about survival. It's about thriving in harmony with nature while reducing our impact on the planet. Whether you fully embrace off-grid living or just adopt some of its principles, every step towards self-sufficiency and sustainability makes a difference. If you enjoyed this episode, I'd love your support in helping Green Earth Essentials continue spreading awareness on sustainable living. You can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/Green Earth Essentials to help us create more content and share valuable knowledge with the world. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, keep living green and thriving. This is Michelle Jackson signing off.